Booster la. So now I am taking to that plane mirror or surface I am taking that x y into or surface I will take that. So next you see that the normal I draw to that normal line. So in between I draw to the normal line. Okay, wow. So or light beam it's a travel it's a light beam traveling and reach to that dot B. So the normal line, the x y and the surface here reaching to the incident ray. So this is we are called it to the incident beam. So incident beam. So what happened? What here doing means, what here happen means you see that this is a moving to that Einstein's principle of the wave, the optical waves, no, that wave is here moving. Say here and the source. There are the source. The source what happens? So moving to that all the direction, the perpendicular, vertical, all the direction. Say moving to that. Moving to that waves. Okay, so that waves. Okay, this is a wavelet. They say moving to that. Okay, so what happen again? That it's a reflected. So it's you see that reflected. How to it's a reflected means you see that it's a only one medium only. It's a you see that we are taking to the only one medium. The incident then reach to that normal that point B. It's a reflected to immediately it is a reflected. Immediately it is a reflected. You think that immediately it's a reflected. This is the what? Angle of reflections, right? Law of reflection. It's a law of reflection. So angle I equal to angle R, right? So that incident ray reach in the point B after it's a reflected toward the normal, right? So this angle is a equal. So incident angle I incident angle I R equal. So I am taking this part not a R. I am not take to the R. So what that I equal to R, right? So I replace to the R. R க்கு நான் என்ன replace பண்றேன் I ன்னு கொடுக்கிறேன். So I that is P means is a polarizing. So here creating that polarizing. So this waves is a moving to here and there. The source of waves is a moving here. So I'm this angle I taking to the incident. What it is a reflector rays, but I am taking this name only changing the incident polarizing. So in the angle we are telling to the polarized angle or Brewster angle. இதைதான் நம்ம என்னன்னு சொல்றோம், polarized angle or Brewster angle சொல்றோம். So next இப்படி இது போகாம இது வேற what that another one medium இருந்தா it's a reflector to here towards the normal. Another is that it's reflected to the towards the normal. So இப்படி இங்க கீழ to the normal அது reflected ஆகும். So அப்ப this angle, இந்த angle we are taking to the reflected angle P. So இது IP இருந்தா இது ஈக்குவலா இருந்தா இதுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்ல இருக்க இந்த ஆங்கிளும் இட்ஸ் ஈக்குவல். ஸோ அப்போ இதனுடைய வேவ்ஸ் வந்து இப்படி மூவ் ஆகும், ரைட்டாக பர்பண்டிகுலராக மூவ் ஆகும். இதான் திஸ் இஸ் ஏ Brewster law. ஓகேவா? ஸோ இயர் யூ சி தட் இயர் ஐபி இங்கே ஆர்பி. ஸோ இந்த ஆங்கிளை இப்படி வச்சு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 90 degree. யூ சி தட் here this angle, the reflected angle is here, this angle is here. What happened? It is here. It's a 90 degree angle. It's a produced to the 90 degree. இப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு என்ன தெரியும், 90 degree angle ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுது. ஓகேயா? ஸோ ஐ எம் ட்ரா டு திஸ் ஆங்கிள். ஐ ட்ரா டு இதை வந்து நார்மலாக வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், இதை இன்சிடெண்ட்டாக வச்சுக்கோங்க, இதை வந்து ரிஃப்ளெக்டடாக வச்சுக்கோங்க. அப்போ இந்த இடத்துல ஐ ட்ரா டு த ஒரு நார்மல் லைன். I draw to the one again. I draw to the one normal line. இதெல்லாம் விட்டுருங்க, இந்த பார்ட் மட்டும் you see that this is the normal line I draw to. So in the normal line I draw to here, no, this are what angles. The one line you are draw means what angle? It's a 180 degree, right? Or normal lines you are drawing means that is angle is a 180 degree. அப்போ இந்த 3 angles we are calculate means 180 degree வரணும். Okay, you are get to that the 3 IP 90 RP. So this 3 angle we are added made we get that 180. அப்போ 180 இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் what happened? So is the straight line we have to get. Okay, so you see that you go to that calculations. IP plus 90 plus RP equal to 180. Okay, so IP plus RP, the 90 equals to minus 90. So you are subtracted 180 minus 90 means 90. So IP plus RP equal to 90. We get the R values. So IP you are equal to the same means minus IP. Okay, so RP equivalent to 90 minus IP. So now we are true to the Snell's law. So what is the Snell's law? You know that Snell's law, N equal to sin I by sin R. So in the I we have to replace to IP. So you replace to RP. Okay, so that one we have written here. Okay, so next we are taking to the IP, replace the value of 90 minus IP. So you are substitute to the RP value. So sin IP divided by sin 90 minus IP. Okay, so next you see that is sin. This is what a sin. So formula what is sin 90 minus theta equal to cos theta, right? The cos, this is the formula, no? That time we are taking to that, what happened? So we are taking to the cos IP. So cos, yeah, theta, no, in the theta, the cos IP. So now you see that sin theta by cos theta means what? It is a tan theta. So now this portion we are taking to the tan IP. So this portion formula tan IP. N equivalent to tan IP. N equivalent to tan IP. So we have to find out. Okay, so this is the Brewster formula. So next you see that the relation is known as the Brewster law. So this is the Brewster law. The law states that the tangent of the polarizing angle for a transparent medium. So I will the tangent of the polarized transfer to the medium. The medium is reflected out. So the transparent medium is equal to refractive index. So refractive index equal. The value of the Brewster angle depend on the nature of the transparent refracting medium and the wavelength of light used. Okay, so next topic you see that types of optical. So next topic is types of optical. Okay, optically active crystals. So we are taking to the uniaxial and biaxial. You see that the crystals like whatever crystal we are taking, you see that the crystal like calcite, quartz, tourmaline and ice having only one optic axis. So this is the only one axis only having. So this is we are called the uniaxial crystal. This you are called the uniaxial crystal. Okay, so next crystal like that mica, topaz, selenite and aragonite. So this is here two optics axis. Here having to this and all we are having to the two axis lines. So this is called the biaxial crystal. So this is a biaxial crystal. Next nickel prism. You see it that nickel prism. The nickel prism is an optical device. It's an optical device incorporated in the optical instrument both for the producing and analyzing the plane mirror. It's a producing instrument both. In the instrument optical nickel prism, this prism is produced to the analyzing plane polarized light. Okay, the construction of the nickel prism is based on the phenomenon of the double refraction. So what happens? It's a refraction to the double. One slate is going to that nickel prism. It's creating it is reflected to the double. It's refracting to the double. It's creating the two refractive rays. So and then was designed பண்ணது William Nicol in 1828. Okay, so now you taking to that this is a nickel prism. Okay, this is the nickel prism. Most common forms of the nickel prism is made by the taking the calcite. Calcite crystal. Which crystal say make it a crystal? Another calcite crystal, which the double refracting crystal which a length 3 times the breadth. So இதனுடைய length இதனுடைய breadth எப்படி இருக்கும் 3 times விட இருக்கும் 3 times இருக்கும். Okay, as the next A B C A D B the two halos, it's a joined. You see that A, B, C, D present in the principal section of the calcite crystal. So it is cut into the two halves along the diagonal that their phase angles are 72 degrees. So in the 70 degrees in the angles என்ன பண்றோம் கட் பண்ணிருக்கோம் ஓகேவா இட்ஸ் a cutting that. So 70 degree 180 degree it's a cutting that two face angles okay the two halves the joined together by a layer of the Canada balsam. So the Canada balsam we are using to join to the two halves in the halves என்ன பண்றோம் join பண்றோம் which one we are using to the Canada balsam. A transparent cement, this is a transparent cement, any one light it's a passing through that nickel prism it's a reflected no. So that one is a Canada balsam we are using. Why we are Canada balsam? See it's a reflected surface only, the transparent cement, that's why they are using to that cement, transparent cement, the Canada balsam. Okay, so now you see that so one ray it's going to that the light beam, light rays reach to the AC, the nickel prism A and C face reach that. So that times what happen, I draw to the one normal line, I draw to the you see இப்படி பாருங்க சைடுல பாருங்க I draw to the one normal line ஓகேவா. So dotted put no that is a normal line. What happen, it is a reflected towards the normal, it's a reflected towards the normal. Why it is a reflected towards the normal? It is a glass okay va. So first that is a rarer mediathula irundhu என்ன ஆகுது அதனுடைய பவுண்டரி டென்சர் மீடியோடைய பவுண்டரியை ரீச் ஆகும்போது ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகுது. ஸோ இது வந்து டென்சர் மீடியத்தில் ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகுதுனால இந்த ரிஃப்ளெக்டர் ரே டுவர்ட்ஸ் த normal. So இது normal, so towards the normal. So secondary waves, so this is the first waves. Secondary waves it's a creating the double waves. The nickel prism is here creating the double reflection rays only, that is given the statement. So it's a creating again one reflection to the one rays. This lines is going to the deviation. This in the line on the deviation it's going to the straight. Okay, so here what up here what are the Canada balls? The Canada balls is a transparent of the rays. So here not here reflected. So what happens immediately it's moving to the straight line. Okay, so now here draw to the B and D. I draw to that one normal lines. It's here what happened if reflected. So it is here another medium is reflected ஆகுது. Okay, glass mediathula irundhu that ray the light beam reflected to the another medium. அப்ப for away from the light beams, the reflector rays for away from the normal, away from the normal ஆகுது the first second ray. So first ray you see that it's a reach to the Canada balsam and it's a reflected that again it's reflected to that another waves. So the space BC, the face BC ல ஒரு நார்மல் லைன்ஸ் நான் ட்ரா பண்ணுங்க, அந்த வழியா நாங்க ரீச் ஆகுது. ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக இட்ஸியா கிளாஸ்ல இருந்து ரேர் அந்த டென்ஸ் இருந்து ரேரர் மீடியத்துக்கு அந்த ரே ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகும்போது இந்த ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ரே ஃபார் அவே ஃப்ரம் த normal. So away from the rays எப்படி மூவ் ஆகுது, away from the நார்மலில் மூவ் ஆகுது ஓகேவா. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் தட் ஓகே. ஸோ இதில் ஆர்டினரி வேவ்ஸ். ஸோ இதில் டூ வேவ்ஸ் நம்ம இது பண்ணுவோம். இப்படி அவே ஃப்ரம் போகிற இந்த இதில் ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகிற இது கனடா பால்சம்ஸில் ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகிற இந்த இதை ஆர்டினரி வேவ்ஸும் இதை எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரி வேவ்ஸும் நம்ம சொல்கிறோம். ஓகே, த டூ வேவ்ஸ் இஸ் ஏ ப்ரொடியூஸ்டு. த nickel prism is here creating to the double reflection rays. It's creating one is the ordinary waves, another one is the extraordinary waves. Okay, so next use of the nickel prism. It is produce the plane polarized light and function as a polarizer. Okay, so next point, it can also be used to analyze the plane polarized light used at the analyzer. The analyze பண்றது polarized light analyze பண்றது we have to use the nickel prism. Drawback of the nickel prism, it is a cost is very high. So due to the scarcity of large the flawless calcite crystals. Okay, so next due to extraordinary ray passing the obliquely through the emergent ray. So the emergent ray va calculate பண்றோம். So always that displaced in the little to one side. Okay va. So ரொம்ப லாங்கா போகும், ஒரு small distance பண்ணி it's moving. So next, the effective field of the view, it's quite limited. The limit emerging out of the, it's not uniformly polarized. Okay, this is the nickel prism. Okay, next you see that pile. Next you see that pile of plates. Okay, the pile of plates. You see that the phenomenon of the polarized by the reflection is used the construction of the pile of plate. So this is the pile of the plate. More than more than planes. That is more than glass plate. Okay, wow. So the glass plate, number of the glass plate, you are creating the number of the glass plate. The placed one over other in a tube. So one mela appdi nama vechirukkom. Okay, it's the plate are inclined at the angle. So it is a inclined angle. So 33 இது பாருங்க இந்த angle, the plane இதுக்கு இந்த angle எப்படி இருக்கு 33.7ல இருக்கு. Okay, to the axis of the tube. So this is the axis of the tube. Okay, we are kept that this angle. Okay, 1 by 1 we are there. So the angle of the incident light of will be at the 56 degree, the 56.3 degree. So you see that here coming to the one angle of the incident, this is the I. Angle of incident rays is a fall on the first mirror. Okay, so it is a reflector to here. So next it's a fall on the next one, next mirror, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and seventh one. So it's a this like only to moving to that reflected rays. You see that the pile of the along the axis tube. Okay, next is the variation perpendicular to the plane of incident, the reflected the each surface. அதான் இதில் இருந்து பெர்பெண்டிகுலராக என்ன ஆகுது, ஒவ்வொரு தடவையும் என்ன ஆகுது, ரிஃப்ளெக்டட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்குது. ஓகே, ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் யூ சி தட் the large number of the surface to greater the intensity. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் என்ன இருக்குது, large number of the surfaceன்றதுல இது greater, இதனுடைய greater the intensity, it's a very greater of the reflected plane, the polarized light. The pile of the plate is used as a polarized and also on the analyzer. So இது வந்து also it's a analyzer. Okay, so next you see that polarization by the double refraction. Okay, so Erasmus Bartholin, the Danish physicist, discovered that when a ray of the unpolarized light, it's an incident on the calcite crystal, two refractor rays are produced. Unpolarized light, இப்போ நம்ம நிக்கல் ப்ரெசத்தில் பார்த்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைட், அதாவது அது அன்போலாரைஸ்டு லைட்டாக இருக்கும். அந்த அன்போலாரைஸ்டு லைட் இன்ஸ்டன்ட் தட் கால்சைட் கிறிஸ்டல். ஸோ அதான் என்னது, நிக்கல் இஸ் ஏ கால்சைட் கிறிஸ்டல் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதில் நம்ம என்ன ஆகும், ஸோ அதில் ரீச் ஆகும்போது, இன்சிடென்ட் ஆகும்போது, இட் இஸ் கிரியேட்டிங் டு தட் டூ refracted rays, is a produce, two creating to the two refracted rays. Okay, hence the two image of a single object are formed. The two image, the ரெண்டு இமேஜுமே creating to the single object. Okay, single object are formed. This phenomenon is called the double refraction. So இதுதான் இது ரெண்டுமே ஒரே சிங்கிள் இதில் ரெண்டாக பிரிஞ்சு வரும். ஸோ அதான் வந்து டபுள் ரிஃப்ராக்ஷன்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். The double refraction is also called the birefringence. இது என்ன சொல்கிறோம், இதை இந்த டபுள் ரிஃப்ராக்ஷன் தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்கிறோம், birefringence அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். This phenomenon is also the exhibited by the several other crystals. The two images will be seen on rotating the crystals. One image is remaining the stationary. So two imageல இருந்து one இதை rotate பண்ணும்போது you see that rotate பண்ணும்போது ஒரு image வந்து create பண்ணும். Okay, அந்த stationary image is known as the ordinary images. So இதான் என்னது, it's a stationary image, is creating the ordinary images. The produced by the refracted rays which obey the law of the refraction called the ordinary rays. The other images, extraordinary images. The produced by the refracted rays which do not obey by the law of refraction. The extraordinary rays do not obey to the law of refraction. So called the extraordinary rays. அதான் நம்ம சொல்றோம் extraordinary rays. The extraordinary rays is found to be the plane polarized inside the double refracted crystal. The ordinary ray travel in the same velocity. So on the crystal la ordinary waves is here going to the same velocity in the direction. So in all direction la the extraordinary rays travel the different velocity. So ordinary rays வந்து travel in the same ஒரே மாதிரியான velocity speed la தான் என்ன ஆகும், it's moving to all the direction. But the extraordinary வந்து அப்படி இருக்காது, the different velocity la different direction la move ஆகும். The point source inside the refracting crystal produce the spherical wave front corresponding to the ordinary wave and the elliptical wave front corresponding to the extraordinary wave. Inside the crystal there is a particular direction, in the particular direction in the which both the ray travel in the same velocity. So இது பாருங்க incident the inside the crystal, இந்த crystalக்கு inside பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த direction particular directionல அது என்ன ஆகும், ரெண்டுமே same velocityல மூவ் ஆகும். The direction is called the optics axis. அதுதான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், optics axis. Along the optics axis the refractive index is the same. So இதனுடைய இந்த ஒரே அந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ராரியும் ஆர்டினரியும் அந்த கிறிஸ்டல் இன்சைடில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சேம் வெலாசிட்டியில் மூவ் ஆகும். ஸோ அதனுடைய ரிஃப்ராக்டிவ் இண்டெக்ஸும் சேமாக தான் இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ நோ டபுள் ரிஃப்ராக்ஷன் அலாங் திஸ் டைரக்ஷன். ஸோ இதில் வந்து என்ன சொல்கிறது, இது வந்து டபுள் ரிஃப்ராக்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்குதுன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. ஓகேவா? தேங்க்யூ.